Hi guys, this is Harvey the Code speaking. Welcome again guys to yet another video. This is market breakdown. We are in the midweek market breakdown. As you all saw the title of this video, I welcome you guys with warm heart towards this video. Do make sure that you stick with me throughout this video so that we can actually grasp something out of this video, right? Without any waste of time guys, we discussed a lot about the market as of Sunday. We did drop a video whereby we were speaking about the outlook of this particular week, what to look for. So basically guys, we were having DXY, we were having EURUSD, we were having GBPUSD, we were having also German 30. So guys, without any waste of time, what has already occurred in the markets, I just want to quickly go through it and actually do a roughly sketch analysis where we're going to check what has been happening ever since market open on Monday, right? So in front of me right now, I'm having the DXY. The DXY, we were looking for further buying opportunities based on the fact that when we were on the weekly time frame, we basically can see that price has been ranging in this beautiful uptrending channel, right? So the minute we took this beautiful analysis right here, we immediately saw that price here crossed this zone right there, and then this price on the weekly time frame, it's not that visible enough, but on the daily it's quite visible enough based on the fact that we see this low right here, and we see an impulse correction, break of impulse, and the correction, and we are now experiencing a strong push towards to the upside. So we basically now on the right side of the market, since we anticipated further buys until this high right there. So we basically looking for further push of the DXY to gain strength until those levels right there. However, when we dive in deeper to smaller time frames like H1, we can already see that price movement, it's now giving us a beautiful continuation flag. We are anticipating the market to actually give us a continuation flag right here. Then we can actually from there capitalize on this move again, and then have our entry edges only if we are trading the DXY until we meet our target right there. So now we are having a beautiful momentum of price movement, moving so nice towards to the upside. So at this particular moment guys, the DXY, we are on the right side of it. So moving again to the next pair, which was the EURUSD. You all know that the EURUSD is quite moving the same as of the DXY, based on the fact that the DXY and the EURUSD, they are inversely correlated, right? So at this particular moment, we anticipated that from the weekly time frame, EURUSD, we anticipated that price could actually reach a potential of this lowest low. So at this particular moment, since we saw that we are having EURUSD with an impulse and a correction, we are now anticipating further impulse to the downside. However, what we have right now is of the daily time frame. the visibility of this pair is going to be visible enough on the daily time frame going to the downside. So at this particular moment, guys, we spoke about the impulse and correction of this beautiful expanding wedge, and we spoke about this impulse and correction again, impulse correction again, impulse correction again. So we spoke about this whole move, how the psychology effect we can actually look into when we analyze the EURUSD. So what we have experienced since market open from Monday, we experienced that price, it's now ranging below our weekly low, which is now this particular low. So at this moment we are ranging below this low right here, which is something that we can actually be glad about, that the market has actually crossed below with an impulsive move right there. So with me here, I was anticipating that price could actually give us a beautiful correction since we broke out of the structure, out of this support, and now the support is turned into a resistance. So we can actually expect more movement of price, but correctively before we can actually shoot to the downside, right? So we're still waiting for the market to actually give us that correction, and then from there we move towards capitalizing further sells towards to the downside. However, our nearest target is of the 1:00035. That is the nearest target. However, we're going to wait for the market to give us this beautiful correction before we can enter our further sells. So this is Euro USD, because the market, we have already experienced a sell off on Tuesday. So at this particular moment we can actually move to GBPUSD. GBPUSD, as we analyzed on Sunday, GBPUSD has been actually moving to the anticipated direction as we were looking into it. So hope you guys have actually capitalized from this setup as we were looking for further push to the downside of the market. Remember guys, I told you that price movement of GBPUSD, psychology behind it, it has to come and fill up this low, which simply means that the market might come back and actually fill up this low, or the market can actually turn back aggressively and we see price movement pushing further to the upside. However, we are unlikely to experience such based on the fact that we are having this significant low that we need to fill before we can actually look for further anticipated buys. However, when we dive in deeper to the 4-hourly chart, we can simply see that we had this beautiful impulse correction impulse. We had this impulse and this beautiful contracting pennant, which was now the bearish pennant, and price now it's actually moving to the anticipated direction since it has broke and retested and gave us a double top, which now we are looking for further push to the downside. The interesting part about this is that the market has already crossed below this low, which simply means that we are anticipating for the market to actually give us further push to the downside, right? And this will actually occur today later on. So do make sure that you capitalize on it and you can actually make the most out of it. So this has to actually give us a deeper correction before we can actually plunge more to the downside and actually sell again, right? So this is more like a continuation flag towards to the downside again, right? We're still gonna experience a sell off again on the GBPUSD. Moving right along, we are going to our German 30. Our German 30, it's quite looking so beautiful also, and it went again to our direction, because when we analyzed the market on Sunday, price was still ranging on these levels right here. So the market on Monday twickled enough and gave us our uptrending structure, and eventually gave us a double top and sold off drastically again. So with the German 30, we're still waiting for further confirmations with regards to our further entries. We're just gonna monitor and check how the movement of price is basically looking. So without any waste of time, guys, let us look into pairs that I'm looking forward you guys to actually look into for this particular coming week, because already we are on the third day of the week. So looking forward to actually look into the markets. We can actually see that from this particular moment we have Cadchf, right? We have Cadchf in front of us, and with Cadchf we have a beautiful structure that has been presented in front of our eyes right here. We have our double top formation that has already occurred there, and we have the impulse correction. You all know that we now waiting to experience a beautiful impulse to the downside, right? This is the anticipation move of price movement of the Cadchf. So we're expecting more movement to the downside onto this pair. So without any waste of time, again guys, we can simply see that the price movement of Cadchf had this beautiful movement of Tuesday, where the market sold off with an impulse and broke below this particular low, where now the market is now below this low. We are now anticipating for the movement of this Cadchf to actually give us a continuation flag, like I have already anticipated right here. So I'm looking forward to see Cadchf selling again. So your entry edge in this case is going to be here, guys. It's going to be here, where you're now going to at least put a 15 pip stop loss to actually cater for losses, right? So at this particular moment, you're just going to relax and wait for the market to give you a right timing. So at this moment, guys, you can actually go again and look for further opportunities. So in front of me again, I'm having EURGBP, right? EURGBP is quite looking so beautiful also, based on the fact that EURGBP has been having some sort of like a pattern separation from a bigger structure. So when you start from the weekly time frame, you can simply see that the pattern separation comes when you go deeper on the H4. But the psychology behind this beautiful pair is that we have this beautiful double top already formed on the weekly time frame. So when you dive in deeper on the daily, you cannot see visibly enough where that's the price movement actually going. However, you have this beautiful 4-hour time frame that can tell you a full story of what this pair is all about. So we are looking forward to see EURGBP falling also, based on the fact that we are having a beautiful structure that is happening right here. We are having a pattern separation, and we also have this pattern right here. But also these patterns, they also build up to one and the same thing, because EURGBP has been going to the upside towards our resistance with more like a correction. So you can simply see that from this perspective, guys, we are having EURGBP plunging to the downside, but the market is going in a sideways movement. However, we are expecting this beautiful pair to give us ourselves way enough more to the downside today on Wednesday. So without any waste of time, EURGBP is looking good for sales. For now, we're still waiting for this correction to complete, and we're going to capitalize way more based on the fact that we are going to have this beautiful uptrending structure, right? So we are anticipating a beautiful correction right here that can actually give us our entry point here. So we are looking for further push to the downside when the market actually is ready. So in this particular moment, guys, we are still gonna wait for movement to actually plunge more to the downside. Remember that your stop loss must be too tight also, but not too that tight, but at least 15 pips stop loss. So at this particular moment, guys, you can capitalize from EURGBP, Cadchf. Those are the two pairs that are high probability that can actually give you and grow your account. So without any waste of time, again, let us look into the next and last pair, which is the Nzdcad. The Nzdcad, the signal was sent again on the premium group, and the analysis was shared in our mentorship group, which is the beginner mentorship and the advanced mentorship. So we're basically running a mentorship where we're going to actually help you guys to betterify your entries, betterify your movement of how to catch trades from the lowest or highest turning point. So in this case, guys, we are having Nzdcad. Nzdcad looks more beautiful because now, well, while you can actually see, we have our support already identified right there, and we have our ceiling, which is this one right there, and we're now going to zoom in and actually look into Nzdcad more in a advanced way. So as you can see right here, we are having first, second, and third touch, right? So we're having multiple 3 touches on our lower low, and we are having 1, 2, we are anticipating for a third touch. So we're basically waiting for the market to actually give us our continuation flag and actually push further to the upside, right? So the only time you're going to enter a trade, it is only when this price movement has actually given us what we actually anticipate for. So at this particular moment, guys, you can simply see that the market from a 4-hourly chart, the market hasn't made a retest to come these levels right there. So from this point in time, we are anticipating that the market should come back here and give us our beautiful retest before it can actually fully push further to the upside, right? Because at this moment, guys, you can simply see that we are having our beautiful left, and now we are anticipating that these two, they are our heads. So at this moment, the market has already arrived on this beautiful level, so we're just gonna cater it like this and cater it further, pushing to the upside. So with our next entry, guys, we're going to wait for the market to come back here and test this overall reversal pattern, because this is more like a reversal pattern. The market has actually broken out. We just need a beautiful retest from these levels. Immediately when you see this beautiful retest from these levels right here, we're going to now execute our trades on our right armpit, right, we're going to execute our trade from this levels right here. So the minute the market pushes further down and actually retest this overall descending structure, we're just gonna wait for a further push to the upside, right? So at this particular moment, guys, those are the pairs that we are having. We're now going to wait for the market to give us what we actually looking for. So without any waste of time, guys, you can simply see that this is simplicity at its best, right? We are now looking for further push to the upside on Nzdcad, sells on Cadchf, sells on Eurgbp, and buys on Nzdcad, right? These are the beautiful pairs that we're going to actually do a review again some other time on the next video. So without any waste of time, guys, this is Harvey the Goat speaking. Please do make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to my video, to my channel again, guys, and comment below. Tell me what you think, tell me what you feel like about this video. I'm going to be actually updating you further with regards to the market analysis, market movement, and everything. We're going to be checking the markets together, guys. Without any waste of time, guys, this is Harvey _ the Go. Do catch me again on the next video, guys. Stay tuned and God bless you. Signing out.